Today I'm going to show you how to make my delicious native jollof rice. I already have a native jollof rice recipe, but this is updated and it is so good, so yummy, and I thought this was the perfect moment to share this recipe with you. If you're interested, keep watching, click the like button and subscribe. These are the ingredients for our native jollof rice, not a lot. We're starting with some smoked catfish. It will add a lot of native flavor. I have some scent leaf. If you don't have scent leaf, you can use ugu. I've substituted it sometimes, but the flavor of scent leaf is more, more interesting for this recipe. I'll be using rice as well. I have red onion for this recipe. I also will be using some shrimp and calamari, and this is going to be like a seafoody native jollof rice. I also will be using dried shrimp, and I love the flavor this brings to native jollof rice. I do feel like making the base for native jollof rice is similar to how I make efforiro. It's just you add rice and turn it into native jollof rice. I have amazing efforiro recipe on this channel. I think I have about 2 or 3, so check them out and you'll see the similarities. We have some palm oil. You can choose to use vegetable oil for this. I'll be using different types of peppers. So I have this chili and I have the scotch bonnet that is on the table and I forgot to bring up, but basically different types of peppers. So just choose any pepper you can find. This is tatashe. What I'll do with it is blend it and boil it in a pot until the water reduces. I'll also be using this smoked fish. This is smoked hake, smoked banla fish. The flavor of this fish is amazing, so we're using it for this recipe. I'll start by pouring the blended tatashe into a pot, and I've tried to make sure I didn't add liquid so that it boils faster and dries faster. Once that's done, I will heat up a pot, and I'm using my Radiance pot today. I got this pot a while ago and I love it so much, especially the color. It is called Radiance Cookware and they have different colors. I'll put the link to their Instagram page in the description box. It's a cast iron pot, so I've just put the oil in it and then I just heat it up a bit and then I add my onions. I'm going to fry this onion till it is a bit soft. The way you fry your onions will affect the taste of your food, so allow it to soften so that it can release everything it has in it and it becomes a bit sweeter. Now I'm going to add a pepper mixture. This is not the tatashe blend. This is the chili pepper and the scotch bonnet like atarodo that I blended roughly together. I like to blend it rough together for this recipe because I like to see the specks of pepper. Also, there is a delicious aroma and flavor you get from frying onion and pepper. Next, I'm adding the tatashe blend and I'm just going to stir everything till it starts cooking. Next, I'm adding the dried crayfish. I already soaked it in water to get rid of the dirt, and then I'm adding the dried catfish as well, and then the deboned banla fish, and I'm just going to mix everything together. So I want it all to cook together before I put the rice. For seasoning, I'm using some stock powder. I'm also going to add some salt. You don't need a lot of seasoning for this dish because the fishes already provide all the flavor, and we're going to use some shrimp and calamari later. All of these are flavors. You can choose to use iru for this recipe, but I did not want to. Iru will also provide additional seasoning. Now that the sauce is cooked, I'm going to add my washed rice, and I'm just adding it batch by batch so that the sauce is enough for the rice. So I'm just going to stir fry everything for about 2 to 5 minutes before I add water. Since you've watched this video to this point, you'll probably like it. So if you like this video, please click the like button, and if you're watching my channel and you have not pressed that subscribe button, please do. so that you join the family and you get all these recipes delivered straight to your inbox. Something else you have to do also, if you're subscribed, is to turn on bell notifications, because I notice a lot of you do not get notified when I upload my videos. So please turn on bell notifications. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to add enough water to cook the rice. The beauty of this pot is that you do not need to add a lot of water to cook your food, because it's a cast iron pot, so by the time I cover it, it is very heavy. It will steam cook. While the rice is cooking, I'm going to season the calamari and the shrimp. So I'm just adding stock powder and some salt. I'm also going to add some ground pepper because I love how it looks, and I feel like fishy foods tend to nauseate me easily, so I like it to be very, very hot. I'm going to heat up a pan, add some vegetable oil, and then add the shrimp and calamari as it has been marinating for a bit. And I'm just going to stir fry this, and it just releases a beautiful, delicious aroma. I love this part so much. For those of you who have been trying to get my cookbook and my planner, I have good news for you. So there's a sale going on, Easter sale, and you get 20% off both of them. So be sure to check the link down below. I have a 6-month planner if you're looking for meal inspirations, and I have a cookbook with over 30 recipes that I haven't shared on my channel. So go down to the description box, ask anybody where's the description box is down below, and you get a link to download your copy of my cookbook and planner. Now look, our rice is ready, but we're going to take it to another level. We'll add the calamari and the shrimp, and don't you want to take a bite right now? It looks so good. And then now I'm going to add the scent leaf for final flavoring, and then mix everything together. If you were serving this at an event, you can just garnish it like this on the top and leave it, and then it will look so pretty. But because we're eating it right now, feel free to stir everything together. At this point, I've already turned off the cooker, and you know this is cast iron, there's residual heat, so that is what is going to, you know, cook the vegetables. And you don't need the vegetable to be like cooked. If not, you will lose the color, and then you lose a bit of the flavor. So you need it to be bright and beautiful like this. I present to you my delicious seafoody native jollof rice. I hope you try this recipe. I will be so glad if you do. This is one of my favorite recipes, and another great way to make jollof rice. Not every time the other type of jollof rice, you know. By the way, I have a jollof rice recipe on my channel that just hit 1 million views, and I'm so excited about that. So check it out. This is not an ad for Radiance Cookware, but you guys, can you see the beauty of this cast iron pot? Like, you take it from the cooker to the table and it looks presentable. It is so gorgeous. Like, I'm just in love with this combination of this native jollof rice and this Radiance Cookware. Hope you try out this recipe. Tag me on social media if you do, and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. I'll see you in my next video.